Bonjour. Hello. Hi. I'm Celina from HTC VIVE Arts. So I'm very honored to be here at We Are French Touch. It's my first time. Thank you for having me. My topic today is about courage, and it's about the courage of being unknown. So we often celebrate and the courage when it comes with recognition, with awards, with achievement, with applause. But I think the real courage, it comes way before that. So it begins with nothing is certain and when your path is unclear and you still choose to go forward. Last week, actually, it was my 7 years at HTC. I joined VIVE Arts in 2018, November. And coming from an art and design background and then joining a technology company back then was a big unknown for me. But I'm very glad I took that, so I'm standing here with you all today. I'm from Taiwan. Taiwan is a very small but very beautiful island, if you have been to. We're known for our warm hospitality, our great food, but I think Taiwan is also a place where courage is quiet. We grew up knowing that we are very small on the world map, but I think we dream big. We innovate fast and we collaborate naturally. This spirit really echoes HTC's brand value, quietly brilliant. And in HTC, we often say innovation is in our DNA. In 2015, HTC stepped into the VR industry, I think when that time is a completely Wild West. We didn't know what's going to happen, but in Taiwan, we often say if there's no path, we build one. So we did. And in 2016, we launched our very first generation of VIVE VR headsets. So we entered an industry when we don't know whether it will become a success, but it's purely powered by VIVE's belief that technology should merge with humanity and really unleash imagination. And in 2017, we took another unexpected step. We launched the VIVE Arts as a global initiative because we believe culture deserves innovation, and artists, they deserve new tools to create, and I think audiences also deserve new way to experience arts and culture. We were unknown at the time for the art world, for the cultural world, but we were very driven by our purpose. From the very beginning, we set our ambitions because we wanted to work with the most influential institutions and artists and creators in the world. It's not because it's easy, but we think it's right thing to do. The hardest part is you have to persuade somebody else to join this unknown with you, and that's not easy. But I think in 2019, we had a very big year. It's a breakthrough for us. We launched some of the most important partnership that year. We started our year with American Museum of Natural History in New York. We did an amazing partnership with Art Basel in Hong Kong with American artist Laurie Anderson. We commissioned the very first VR artwork at the Venice Biennale with this amazing French artist, Dominique Gonzalez-Foster. But the most important thing for us that year is that we opened our partnership project with the Louvre Museum in Paris. And I want to share a little story here. We worked for months for the project. For that, it was a big step for the museum because it's also the very first VR experience the museum ever done. We co-produced the Mona Lisa Beyond the Glass experience, and that was with the biggest exhibition the year, the Da Vinci exhibition at the museum. So we work with an amazing team. We don't know where we will end up with, but we know we're creating something very amazing. So just before we open the exhibition to the public, we have to show it to the curators. So I stationed at the Louvre for 1 month. They gave me an office. That was a privilege. But we have to show it to the 2 curators, Vincent Dulevant and Frank Louis before it opens. And it was a big moment for us because they are the most important curators for the show. They worked 10 years for putting on the show. And they asked us to go out of the room. They don't want people to see them in the VR headsets. So we waited outside. After a while, they came out. I saw a big smile on Vincent's face, so I know he loved it. He was very nice. But I couldn't tell from the other curator's face, Frank. He doesn't speak a lot of English, but he came out and he gave us a big hug. But when he said to me was, I think Da Vinci would love this. He didn't say that he would love it. He said that Da Vinci would love this. That was a big moment, when we know unknown become known. So that was kind of the most encouraging things ever. We're very glad we took that step. So after that, 2020, the world was facing another unknown with the COVID. But even during that, we were still innovating and pushing things forward and help the museum to use new technologies to reach audiences on metaverse, with blockchains, with NFT. And at the same time, we work on really big location-based experience and solution because that was a time when people were concerned the physical experience is dead. But we believe, this would happen. So in 2025, this year, today, we opened our most ambitious project yet in Paris 2 weeks ago. So it's this, Yuja Wang, Playing with Fire at the Philharmonie de Paris. This is an experience that really blending performing arts with visual arts, with immersive technology, with theatrical installation. It's a new format to really experience arts and culture. And we had the really fortunate to work with this amazing pianist, Yuja, and we work with our director, Pierre Langerat, and with amazing studio, Alice 5, with our partner, Philharmonie, to launch this experience, and we are very proud to share with you. So today, everything I shared, I think it talks about being unknown, and it talks about taking the risks. I think when you are unknown, you are free, meaning you are free to experiment, you're free to create, you're free to reinvent the future. So I just want to encourage, I'm sure all of you guys here share the same courage. And today I want to invite you to join the unknown, and I hope you guys can go to Philharmonie and check out the experience. Thank you so much for having me.